Guys and gals, welcome back. Steven here. It has been so long since I got these videos out. I'm sorry for the delays. I've got 1,000 projects going on. I'm still working on my basement and work, and I'm doing windows now and our HVAC system and duct work and our kitchen. I got like 12 things going on. It's just way too much. Anyway, I got to get this out to you before I forget what happened in the Scooter Cannonball 2021. So this is day 2. Disclaimer, this for me was a low day. I was tired, frustrated, angry, pissed, unhappy. I was a Debbie Downer, okay? So don't think of this as coloring your experience of the Cannonball. This was what happened to me on day 2, and this is the truth of my experience. So I'm just going to present it to you. You do what you want with it, So you get up in the morning after day 1, and I'm tired and kind of in shock because of how far I rode the previous day. I rode for 12 hours and got in last or late, and found my hotel, made it to the hotel, and I didn't even stay at the main hotel, so I had to go with the guy I was staying with over to the hotel where we were staying, and we got like lost getting there, so we're like driving around at like 10 or 10:30 at night, just exhausted, trying to find the motel where we're staying at. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is the last thing that I want to be doing. Anyway, get up the next morning, and it's raining, all right? And, getting on your stuff and then going out into the rain and then trying to put all your crap in your scooter seat when it's raining and trying to stay dry-ish and get stuff set up, it's just not fun. There's no way around it. I didn't want it to be raining. I'm like, oh crap, are we gonna be riding the whole day here in the rain? I'm putting on my rain gear and stuff, but it's like crappy Frogs Tog stuff from like Walmart, just junk. Kept me reasonably dry, but just not a fun experience, right? So it's raining, it's early and like darkish, it's like 5:30 or 6 in the morning, and we're getting out of the motel. Then, if you're going to check in, the first checkpoint is the hotel, the main hotel where like most people are staying, right? So you got to drive from the motel where you're staying back to the main hotel to have your first check-in there if you care about the points and all that stuff. Then after that, you get off and you're riding off in the rain. And I think that I am just kind of overwhelmed, like deer in headlights, like, oh my gosh, I got 9 more days of this. Can I keep this up? And what am I doing here? I'm not fast enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not prepared. I'm like, holy crap, this is like, I don't like this, all right? I'm not liking it. So, and a lot of my day today, I'm riding solo, and I'm using a GPS that someone let me borrow, very, very kind of them, but like, it's like an old school GPS, so it's like not color. I don't know how to read it that well. It's like, I'm not really sure what all the numbers mean. I'm just trying to follow the arrow, right? If it says go left, I just go left, right? I don't have any real sense of direction of where I'm going. I'm just trying to follow this thing. I ended up stopping for lunch at a gas station that had a Subway. I'm eating my sub in the shade real quick. I saw some people there that I think I was going in the right direction, but I'm usually getting past. And I'm looking at other people to kind of verify that I'm kind of going in the right direction because I'm not super sure with my GPS thing. Well, after lunch, I end up going on this road, and the GPS says, take like a hard hairpin left to get off the main highway to go back up this valley. So I'm like, okay. So I'm just following this thing back up this valley, and then it's got me going up this like switchback hill in like Pennsylvania or something, like all trees, like it's a paved road going back and forth, but then the pavement switches to gravel. We're still going back and forth, and then it goes all the way up to the top of this hill. Then it goes back to the left, and there's one of those swing gates, like those metal gates like that close and lock, and it has me going straight through the swing gate. So I'm like, well, this is where it's saying me to go. So I get off my bike, I turn it off, I tip my bike over, and I shimmy it underneath the thing, be careful not to drop it, pick it back up, turn my scooter back on, and keep going. I'm now going down like this like gravelly, sandy, muddy road with tall trees on both sides, like back in the woods. Then I hit a second one of those bridge gates. I go under that one too. Then I hit a third one. I go under that one too. And at this point, I'm way back in the boondocks, but I'm thinking, well, maybe it's just a little bit further and this road will break through and then it'll put me back on where I'm supposed to go. But I'm following my GPS thing, right? And guys, all this may be user error, but I'm honestly doing what I think I'm supposed to do by following my GPS. Well, I get to a point where I've been on this back road in the boondocks, no cell reception, like gas is, around a quarter of a tank. I think I didn't even have any more of my 1 gallon refill tank, was maybe empty at that point or something, but I was below half and I was kind of getting, like, I was nervous, guys, the whole time. I got off the main road and on this back switchback thing and then back on like this logging road, all right? Like it was sandy and dirty and muddy, and I'm tipping my bike over, going under these swing gates that say like road closed, do not enter, service road, blah, blah, blah. But I'm following this thing. After like 45 minutes to an hour, I'm like, I gotta get out of here. So I go back, I backtrack the whole way, get back on the road, then just go off some different way. The GPS does some sort of rerouting thing, and then I kind of get back on, and eventually I make it to the main hotel. All right, anyway, it was like a 2.5 hour waste of time. I was PO'd, all right? I was kind of freaked out, I was PO'd, and uncomfortable. I get into the main hotel, right, and they had it was like 9 or 9:30, or like sun was setting, or very shortly thereafter. Everyone was like cleaning up because they had like a food truck there with music and stuff, and you could buy food right there, like a big kind of party thing. And I'm rolling in like way late past everyone. If I might have been the last person in that day, and I'm just kind of PO'd. All right, I gotta find my laundry bin now to like get some clothes. I had a little windscreen that was sort of shipping into that hotel for the day. I had to figure out how to put that on because I was riding without a windscreen. I had to like look at my scooter maintenance stuff. I had to find the guy I was staying with and find the hotel where we were staying at, because we weren't staying at the main one again. And it was just overwhelming. So much stuff to do, and it was like 9:30 at night, right? And like, I was just ready to throw my hands up in the air, guys. Like, how in the heck are you gonna do this? So anyway, that's my synopsis of that day. And here's a clip of me speaking that night to kind of bring you back there. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in day 3, which is coming out soon.
All right, folks, so it's the evening after day 2 of the scooter Cannonball Run. Just want to give you guys an update. We went from somewhere in Vermont over to, I think we're in Pennsylvania right now or something. And I rode today for 15.5 hours. I took one wrong turn. I was in some dirt back road going under like those swing metal arms that say do not enter. Like tipping my bike and going under those, trying to follow this GPS route. Got totally lost, probably burnt like an hour and a half there. Was up early, got in at 9 p.m. Went through a rainstorm that had lightning like striking around me. It was a long day, and I don't think I dilly-dallied a lot. And besides that one turn, and it was still just a lot of time on the scooter. So one word I want to share with you guys is overwhelmed. Like this, if you are not organized to a T with like where you're staying, who you're staying with, who's checking in, who's got all your laundry stuff, or who's got all your stuff for your hotel, like your clothes and your toiletries and all that stuff, where that stuff is, if you have a support vehicle, where your extra tires are, like all that stuff needs to be in order. Because if you show up and try to get all that stuff in order or figure that stuff out, it's just going to be overwhelming. So my lodging is not nailed down, so that's leaving me stressed out. And then if you got to work on your scooter and you get in at 9 at night, there's no time to work on the scooter, so it's like you're just exhausted, and then you have to eat still. It's like the pace of the Cannonball is so fast, and you cover so much distance in such a short amount of time that it's like there's no time to do anything. There's no time really to relax and enjoy it. From my perspective, it's just like go, 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 and it's making me stressed out. So that's what I want to share with you. That's after day 2 of the Cannonball.